Hello, I'm Helen Jenkins. I'm the Aquatic Biosecurity Liaison Officer for Northern Australia, and I'm currently based north of Brisbane and just moved down recently from Cairns. So I was based in Cairns for the last 12 months. In my career, I've been in the seafood industry in various capacities for the last 30 years. So before I joined AHA last year, I was the Executive Officer of the Australian Prawn Farmers Association, and I was with them for 10.5 years. Just before I left, I worked with them through the white spot disease crisis. So in that capacity, I was the Industry Liaison Officer working at the State Coordination Centre in Brisbane with the Queensland Government. So yeah, been a long time in the industry. I've done various leadership roles, sort of well known, well recognised throughout the industry now. My current role as the Aquatic Biosecurity Officer is just engaging between industry and government. There's a lot of sectors across Northern Australia that haven't been engaged with, and for the aquatic industries it's possibly the first time that they've been sat down and talked about biosecurity. And white spot was probably a catalyst for all of this and for change. So farmers are now starting to take on biosecurity plans and risk mitigation strategies and change some of their practices. But it's a big task because it's difficult retrofitting farms that are already established. Some of the challenges are the industry is relatively young compared to the more traditional farming methods. Probably only been around about 30 years in Australia. They're not as well resourced in terms of biosecurity material, training and managers and things like that around biosecurity. And because they haven't been signed up to a deed or aquatic deed, the challenges are that biosecurity is not, as a shared responsibility, is not that well understood. And so it's been trying to build that network and trust between industry and government to make sure that it is an actual shared responsibility. And so the aquatic industry, if they sign the deed, some of the benefits will be there'll be paperwork and documentation on a response and cost share arrangements. So that's very important because you don't get a seat at the table on decisions when you're not a signatory to a deed. And then other benefits are that you get resources, you get training material, you'll get a lot more other benefits once you do sign the deed.